My name is Sergei. I am CTO at Namecheap. Today I will tell you a little bit about why Namecheap chose Bitwarden and how we rolled it out. And I would like to start by saying a few words about Namecheap. Namecheap is a leading ICANN accredited domain registrar established in the year 2000. Over the past 2 decades, we've grown consistently and now are managing over 17 million domains. Our dedication and relentless pursuit of excellence have positioned Namecheap.com among the top domain registrars and web hosting providers globally. Our core focus has always been customer experience. Our passion for innovation led us to create Spaceship.com, Namecheap's next generation platform for domain registration and web services. And this endeavor reflects our commitment to staying at the forefront of technology and customer service from one side and user experience from the other. With Spaceship, we've really focused on how people interact with domains, web hosting, how that get integrated and all of that. If you're interested to learn more, check out these QR codes and visit our websites to learn a little bit about us. And with speaking a little bit about what Namecheap is, let's move on to the core story of my presentation today. So in our continuous journey to enhance operational efficiency and cybersecurity at Namecheap, we embarked on a search for an optimal password management solution. Our objective was clear. We wanted to find a platform where our passwords could be securely stored in a unified way, so that we can get a lot of those defaults right for our people, so they don't have to worry about that too much. Previously, our passwords were scattered across various platforms, from KeePass instances used by some of our more technical employees to various proprietary password managers. This approach, while it was functional, fell short of in terms of convenience and security. On one side, it was fairly hard to keep track of different systems used and practices exercised in those systems. And from the other, the necessity to frequently share passwords among team members for accessing shared accounts introduced significant risks and inefficiencies. Side note, for secrets used and accessed by our technical systems, we primarily use HashiCorp Vault, so this story today is not related to those. Recent security breaches in popular password managers further highlighted the risks of our then current approach, prompting our move to single, more secure and streamlined solution, Bitwarden Password Manager. This change for us is more than just a shift in tools. It's a significant step forward, strengthening our cybersecurity and streamlining our operation and the general line of thinking of how we are approaching storage and sharing of the secrets within the organization. A key factor in our decision to choose Bitwarden is its open source nature, naturally. Open source software like Bitwarden invites broad validation and continuous improvement from a global community experts. This is pretty much one of the biggest and most important reasons why we made a selection towards Bitwarden. We believe that this open source validation plays a crucial role in ensuring security, as it allows for continuous scrutiny and enhancements made by a worldwide network of specialists. And we can see that proven year after year, the way that Bitwarden and the open source community interact, the issues that they bring up, and the way that those issues get addressed. This validation ensures that vulnerabilities are identified and addressed promptly. Open source approach not only enhances the tool's security features, but also ensures it evolves in response to the real world needs of its users. This contrasts sharply with closed source projects, where potential vulnerabilities might remain hidden or unaddressed. In such environments, the lack of external review can create blind spots in security that can go unaddressed for a long time and then essentially manifest themselves in bad breaches and bad outcomes for different organizations that use the system, as well as for the organization that owns the system as well. Our decision to integrate Bitwarden is deeply rooted in our belief in the power and potential of open source software. Open source represents more than just a technology choice. It's a forward-thinking approach that embodies innovation, collaboration, and transparency. We see open source software as the future of technology development, and we do a little bit of open source ourselves, even though it isn't always easy. So having talked about why we chose Bitwarden, I want to say a few words about how we proceeded to rolling it out. Our switch to Bitwarden as our password manager, covering nearly 3,000 employees, was remarkably smooth for this number in our experience. We strategically rolled it out in stages. starting with a test group with a very small test, a few dozen people, to iron out any operational issues efficiently supported by the Bitwarden team. Utilizing the Bitwarden API, our technical team crafted custom scripts to automate the key onboarding processes, enhancing the transition efficiency. We ensured that our approach supported a self-service and self-paced onboarding as much as possible, so that our people who are spread all over the world could do this at the right time for them with proper attention and at their own appropriate pace. Given the diverse structure of Namecheap with multiple business units, we adopted a unit-by-unit rollout strategy managed by a dedicated coordinator. So once we've done the rollout on the smaller POC group, we moved on to business unit rollout, which involved more people, but still processed in certain smaller stages. Within 2 months, we successfully onboarded all employees. The onboarding was a first step, and after we've done the onboarding, we moved on to creating specific collection for each business unit, all in self-service mode by those business units themselves, which provided the necessary flexibility for them to decide on the structure, as well as implement the structure or enhance it or change it along the way as they saw fit based on the use patterns of their teams. Feedback from our employees has been overwhelmingly positive, indicating that the shift to Bitwarden was not only smooth and convenient, but also well received. Many had been anticipating this upgrade, and the satisfaction levels with Bitwarden's functionality, convenience, and security features are a testament to its success within our organization. As we reflect on our transition to Bitwarden, the value it has brought to our operations at Namecheap is undeniable. The foremost benefit we've observed is the centralized security of our secrets. By centralized, I mean the system approach. We have a tool of choice, it is user-friendly, and it ensures uniformity of experience and practices across all of our team members. We understand where secrets are stored and how they are protected for everyone in the organization. And on top of that, we're able to control a few things related to this type of storage. We've capitalized on Bitwarden's ability to audit password quality, coupled with administrative control over where and how passwords are stored. We now have firm control over master password complexity and the enforcement of two-factor authentication. The shift has markedly strengthened our security framework in terms of secrets management, and also helps us teach people about the defaults that are best for them in terms of lengths, complexity, and so on, not only for the master password, but for passwords in general. Before Bitwarden, we relied on an internally developed tool for sharing credentials securely, a process Bitwarden has streamlined. Its collections feature simplifies and secures the management of shared passwords. And for those accounts for which we unfortunately have to have shared passwords, it is a much better solution than having some kind of a, even though secure, but still transit of secrets around the people moving around and sharing them and maybe storing them in different locations. Now with shared collections, that's much easier and clearer in terms of its the way it's being handled. At Namecheap, our commitment has always been to protect privacy and freedom, placing a high value on our customers' right to safety and privacy. Bitwarden mirrors these values, making it an ideal partner in our effort to uphold the highest standards of security and privacy for our customers and team. The adoption of Bitwarden has been a significant stride in reinforcing our commitment to this principle, and we're very happy with the results so far. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.